and if we don't like his answer, he gets teed up.
Okay.
You guys didn't tell me that there was a second one. You guys didn't tell me there was a second one.
Welcome. I'm Mike.
And I'm Rike.
And this is the Mike and Rike Show. The NCAA is developing a new baseball so that baseball will be more productive and more offensive. Rike, how do you feel about this?
I don't agree with it because in college baseball, they already use metal bats. And so it won't work. I don't think it'll work as well because it'll just make the balls come off the bat harder and it'll cause for more injuries in the field.
Exactly. The same reason why they're wanting to take away metal bats from college and use wooden bats is so that the ball doesn't come off so hard. So why would they make the ball come off more hard? We don't know. Back to the Mike and Rike Show. Carmelo Anthony plans on playing in the NBA All-Star Game, but then not for the rest of the season. Rike, how do you feel about this?
I agree with it wholeheartedly. I think the Knicks need a representative since they're playing in Madison Square Garden. And if the Knicks didn't have Carmelo playing in it, then it would be pointless for it to be in Madison Square Garden because it would just be a whole lot of other NBA teams and not the Knicks. And I think the Knicks suck this year. So why do they need Carmelo to play with them for the rest of the season? They need to just hope for a lottery pick in the draft.
I agree to a certain extent, but if you're saying Carmelo should just not play for the rest of the year because the Knicks aren't doing good, then you should say Carmelo should just sit out all of next year too and wait and hope they get Kevin Durant in the offseason.
Well, how do you know they're going to be bad next season?
Because it's going to be the same exact team.
How do you know? They're going to get a draft pick. They might get some free agency pickups.
We'll have to see, but I still can't see the Knicks being to be a significantly better team over the offseason. And I think Carmelo, if he's going to play in the All-Star game, he should at least play for a couple more weeks for the Knicks. Welcome back to the Mike and Rike Show. We're here with Shamar Williams, and he's here for the second installment of Teed Up. As you know from last week, he'll have 3 questions and 30 seconds to answer each question.
Now, Shamar has to persuade me and Mike about his question and his answer, and if we don't like his answer, then he gets
teed up. So are you ready, Shamar?
Yes.
Your first question is, who's going to be a sleeper in the NBA All-Star Game, and why?
I think Jeff Teague might be a sleeper just because his team has climbed all the way from the bottom, and he's worked so hard, but I don't think people are really paying that much attention to him. So with the way that his team is playing and with the players in his team playing with him in the All-Star Game, I think that'll influence him to do very good.
Teed up! Okay, Shamar, if you get another technical, you're out of the game. So, are you ready for your second question?
Sure.
Your second question is, who is the most overrated player in the NBA All-Star Game, and why?
LeBron James.
Why?
It's because he's LeBron James.
I need a reason.
You have to explain it. Elaborate.
His name is LeBron James. He's the most overrated player in the freaking
What
league.
does he do that's overrated?
Everything.
Elaborate.
Is that your whole answer?
Yep.
Teed up! It's like he knew. Well, Shamar, thank you for coming on the show. See you next week.